Hello, Chris Piehota with you. I'd like to talk a little bit about how the United States is sleepwalking into the current threat environment. We are living with post 9/11 experience and knowledge, but we are living and acting in a pre 9/11 mindset. I'm going to play this clip from the DNI Gabbard, and we'll make a few comments and take some of the DNI's wisdom.
When we look back to the attack on 9/11 that happened 24 years ago now, it changed so many of our lives, where thousands of Americans were killed by Islamist jihadis who attacked us on that day. And we were confronted with the reality of the lengths that they will go to try to attack the foundations of who we are as a country. It was a day that changed my life, probably like some of you in the room. It's what motivated me to enlist in the Army, to go out.
Changed my life. I was in the Newark, New Jersey FBI field office, and I watched the smoke rise from the first tower strike from my office window, and I knew things would never be the same.
And to fight and to defend and defeat, to defend our freedom and defeat those who are attacking us. But when we talk about this Islamist ideology, yes, it is the ideology that fuels terrorist groups like Al-Qaeda and ISIS and Al-Shabaab and Hamas and Boko Haram and others. And they must be.
These indictments that you've seen. And
all right, so let's talk about what the DNI Gabbard just stated. We have to defeat the ideological foes that have set their sights on us. I apologize for the lousy internet, which I don't think it is. I don't think YouTube maybe doesn't like that content a whole lot, but I apologize for the cycling of the video. But we have to get smart. We have to get tough, and we have to start looking at the threat environment for what it is. There are people who would like to see our downfall. There are people who would like to take control of our society, and we know that certain elements of the adversary have already been led into our country. So if they're going to try and do it through the Islamist route, then we have to identify that threat vector and respond accordingly to keep our people and our communities safe. We cannot take a soft, cowardly approach that has been favored over the last several years, where we are afraid to offend people. We're afraid to be called names, and our adversaries know what our sensitivities are, and they play us like a fiddle. So let's get tough. Let's get our situational awareness back up. And I hope under the DNI Gabbard's leadership, we can put up our defenses and start going on the offense and get rid of the threats to our society. Thanks.